Now, pictures are a beautiful thing. They can convey so many things without ever needing to use a single word. Some can express the beauty of life, while others can show the cruelty of reality, and others showcase moments of when you're fucked. Hello, Magi here, and welcome back to another episode of Top 10 List. This list will comprise of people in situations which are inevitably going to end up crappy for them. So without further ado, let's begin the top 10 impending doom Touhou pictures. Number 10. Now in life we experience many emotions. Happiness, sadness, anger, and so on. Emotions is what makes life interesting, usually anyway. Another important emotion would be jealousy. Right off the bat, I can tell who you're thinking about the moment I mention jealousy. But trust me, it's not her, believe it or not. I'll blow off that pretty face of yours! Q, I know you're buzzed with Kozuzu and all that, but is pointing a bloody gun at Magiftw and that disguised kid a really good idea? This isn't some ordinary jealousy, mind you. This is advanced jealousy. Or something like that. I mean, explain why the fuck a Q is pointing a gun at them if it wasn't jealousy. Number 9. People enjoy food, although a big factor to that could be because we need it to survive. Or it just tastes good. That works too. Whatever the case may be, when it comes to food, you want to enjoy it leisurely by yourself or eating with others. But sometimes you may not get that option, if you will. I spy with my little eyes. One dead inching if she doesn't get the fuck away from the terror trio. I could imagine Chen, Orin, and Sho having some really good cat food, but why have that when you could have a tasty morsel like Shimyu-maru? Not that I could testify to Shimyu-maru's tastiness, but to the cat I'm sure she appears like that. You're either predator or prey, and Shimyu-maru is looking like the latter. Number 8. As you know, Yomu is the loyal servant of Yuyuko. I gotta admit, that's pretty impressive, as I highly doubt I could put up with Yuyuko's bloody demand, especially when it comes to food. Yomu's devotion is admirable and I must commend for that, but such loyalty could be deadly if your emotions are not in check. Gohan blushing while Yuyuko is hugging him is pretty funny, or would have been if not for Yomu going Super Saiyan in her own right. That face, her muscles, and her sword drawn are clearly a sign that shit is going to end badly for everyone. It appears jealousy is a rather common theme for this. Surprisingly, none of the list features Parsi, if you could believe that. Number 7. With winter now long gone by, I'm sure you guys are enjoying your spring in your own ways. I'm doing so by making videos, so just the usual on my end then. Nothing wrong with that. For some, the arrival of spring is pretty exciting for them, and would have been perfect if not for circumstances anyway. Things were going so well for you, Lily. If it weren't for the impaling snowman, everything would have been hunky-dory. Huh, impaling snowman. That's something I don't get to say every day. Not only that, you just returned in hidden and you're about to suffer this. At least you can respond. That always helps. Number 6. Now if you watched my video of Impending's demo, you know that I'm pretty stoked to try out Raisin given her heavy usage of guns and range play. And while I think Raisin is awesome given her gameplay, I need to ask something. Why the fuck do you need this shit, Raisin? I'll be honest, I don't give two flying fucks of how my clothes look. So long as it doesn't stink, I'll bloody wear it. So knowing that, you can assume that wrinkles on my clothes would be the last thing I give a shit about. While I may think that, to others their clothes appearance is important, and I can respect that. But my question is, do ears really need the iron treatment? I don't know shit about bunnies and rabbits, so my opinion could mean very little. But I don't recall in my entire life of my friends saying, "Oh yeah, during the weekend I had to iron my fucking bunny's ears." It was so boring. If that ever did happen, I'd have to question the shit out of them, but luckily I didn't have to. And why Junko is doing it to begin with just makes me ask more questions. Could have been worse. She could have nailed her ears to the wall. Oh wait. Number 5. The next picture, I don't even really know how to bloody start it off, so I'll just show it to ya. What the fuck? I guess Marissa got the anti-flaundry suit or something? Like, what? The cool thing about this picture, aside from Mecha Marissa, is that I kinda know the artist here, Prophet Shame. This person is from the Touhou Discord server, and if I'm not mistaken, also the artist for Fantasy Crescendo. So if you ever hang out in the server and see Prophet, say hi for me and say that this picture is definitely unique. Yeah, that's probably the word for it. That or fucking insane, whichever you prefer. Number 4. I don't know if I've ever said it, but I like sushi. That shit is pretty damn good, especially if you get the rolls you like. While I enjoy it, I would never say that I'm hardcore about it, as it's something I like to eat from time to time. But to some people, they really love it, and they'll do whatever it takes to get the freshest fish. Well, if you wanted the freshest sushi, I guess it couldn't hurt to have some from a bloody mermaid. Quite literally after Minamitsu is done with her. Like I said, I enjoy sushi. But if not eating it could save Wakisaki Hime's tail, and probably her life, there's a good chance I'll stop eating it. I'd rather not be haunted by a freaking mermaid. Oh boy, a ghost mermaid. I wonder how much Yomu would shit herself if she saw one. Number 3. Now when it came to the doctors, there's one thing I've learned, and that a lot of people are afraid of needles apparently. For me, I wasn't a fan of them as they did hurt a bit, but other than that it was fine for me. To others though, the thought of a needle poking through their skin is scarier than death itself. Let me showcase it. Oh my, do you dislike having your blood drawn? You're so cute when you're afraid. It'll be fine, it'll be over in an instant after all. So keep your eyes shut, just like that, okay? Well, when you're an immortal, I guess being afraid of needles more than death is excusable. Still though, Eren, chill the bloody fuck out. I know Moku is scared and all that, but I can safely assume that a cleaver is gonna make things much more worse than a dinky ass needle could ever do. If Moku did honestly prefer the cleaver over the needle, I would have to travel to Kinsokyo and honestly punch Moku in the fucking face. Immortal be damned. Number 2. If it wasn't clear enough about Suika, that girl loves to drink. A lot. Drinking is fine as long as you don't go dumb shit about it. Like downing 12 shots in 1 hour or something that stupid. And if you do, hopefully you live through all that so I can say you're a dumb fuck. Can't exactly tell you that when you're dead. I think anyway. Let me show you an example of what happens when you don't control yourself. And this is why one should express self-control when it comes to drinking. This could easily be you, minus the whole being bigger than the entire shrine. I know Reimu and Marissa are damn good when it comes to Damaku, but I don't know if their dodging and grazing skills are going to be able to avoid everything Suika is going to throw up at them. If he did, then holy shit, that's pretty damn legit. Number 1. When it comes to activities, it's always nice to do them if you enjoy it. And it can become even better when you're doing it with someone else who has the same joy for the activity. Even when you're minding your own business away from everyone else, there's always going to be that one asshole to ruin it for ya. Nitori and Futo looked like they were having a good time until a certain jackass popped up from the water. From chopping mermaid's tail for sushi to sinking ships. You truly want to wreck people's days, don't ya, Minamitsu? I said beforehand that jealousy is a theme going around in this list, and that's true. But there's also another theme going on with this list, and that's being a fucking asshole. And it wasn't even from your usual culprits like Yukari, Tei, or even Seija, but Minamitsu of all people. But to be fair, she did talk to people while drowning their ship. Plus, she asked for their ladle as she drowned them. So Minamitsu being a douchebag isn't exactly out of the picture. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Which pictures were your favorite? Do you think Lily-White is going to have a bad time? Do you think Eren is pushing it just a little? Or do you think Minamitsu is being a real douche? If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe, or else Mecha Marissa will come after me. And holy shit, would that scare the bloody hell out of me. Either way, this is Magi and thanks again for watching.